Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Liz Kidantis. Tonight, a drug bust in Okeechobee County leads to the arrest of 2 people on child abuse charges. 2 toddlers were removed from the home where inside deputies found dangerous and potentially deadly drugs like fentanyl pills. And we're learning one of the suspects is also a convicted felon. Our Lily Ortiz is outside the so-called drug house in the southeast area of Okeechobee County. She has details on how that bust happened.
This home has been an issue and a nuisance for some of the neighbors here, so they called the Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office to investigate. Now, even before the raid, the Sheriff's Office alleges one of the suspects sold fentanyl to an undercover detective. But what's really concerning here, drugs were discovered inside the home, out in the open, and within easy access of small children. Looking at this Okeechobee home off US 441, there's not much out of the ordinary. Some leftover children's toys, a chair, but this house was the scene of a drug raid Tuesday, which led to the arrest of these 2 people, Antonio Bartell Jr. and his girlfriend, Evelyn Morales. The 2, both in their early 20s, face multiple charges, including possession of fentanyl and child abuse.
I'm concerned for the children, not nobody else.
Front door neighbor Richard Thorne saw the entire raid unfold.
She pulled in yesterday. The cop just came out of nowhere, just pulled in right behind her. And then they got her out of the car and her little kids are out there.
Narcotics detectives found all kinds of drugs during the search. The list includes pressed pills laced with fentanyl, cocaine, and crack cocaine, scattered near food, plates, and even items belonging to the toddlers.
The next thing you know, some of her friends showed up so they can take the kid and the baby and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of messed up.
Thorne noticed how the house had multiple cars stopping by at all hours of the night, leading him to believe something wasn't right.
I could see stuff sometimes as people was coming and going, and like I've seen him one time stick his hand out the front door. He didn't come out, but I could tell it was his hand, and he dumped something into, I didn't know, whatever, but I just left it alone. I didn't bother nobody or nothing like that. And it all came back and bit him in the butt. Deputies
also discovered ammo which Bartell cannot have because he's a convicted felon. Many of his prior charges are also drug-related and for bringing a gun to a school. And since I've been out here, I've noticed possibly one of the suspects who bonded out of jail. No one wanted to talk about the raid. As for their children, we're told they are safe. At least one of them is with a family member. DCF was also notified. In Okeechobee, I'm Lily Ortiz, CBS 12 News.
Hi, I'm Liz Kidantis. Click like and subscribe buttons if you want to see more stories like this that impact you.